It's the time right now. We're following some breaking news this morning. Sitting Congressman Gerry Connolly has passed away. The Virginia Democrat served the region for decades, first on the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors and later in the U.S. House of Representatives. He had just announced plans to retire. And joining us this morning is James Walkinshaw, member of the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors representing the Braddock District. He worked alongside Connolly for more than a decade as his chief of staff and recently announced that he has a campaign to fill Connolly's seat. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for making time with us, especially when you consider what we're going through here. I know he was a close friend of yours. You worked with him for a long period of time. When did you find out that this has happened? And obviously, we want to know what your reaction is to this.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And I want to start just by saying to the entire WUSA 9 team that Congressman Connolly really loved you all the reporters and the staff there. He had so much respect for the work that you do. I learned early this morning that he passed away late last night. It was devastating news, obviously. He and I personally were very close, but there are thousands of people across Northern Virginia who are mourning today, who loved him and deeply respected his commitment to our community. So it's a very difficult day for us here in Northern Virginia.
Yes, a very, very difficult day. What was it like working beside the congressman for this long period of time? We know he was a fighter when it came to legislation and everything that he was doing, but what was it like personally to work with him and for him to be a mentor to you?
Well, he was somebody who gave every fiber of his being to public service. His heart, soul, and body went into serving this community each and every day. But one of the things that was so special about him is he made it a lot of fun. And even on the darkest, most difficult days, which you get a lot of those in government and politics, his wit and humor and ability to find the humanity in the work that we did made it a little bit easier, and that's something I will always treasure.
And you know, you talked about his legacy. So we know that he fought very hard for the federal workers in the midst of what's going on with the Trump administration. He also was very vocal about what went on, the insurrection on January 6th. One of his final pieces of legislation that he sponsored was the Esophageal Cancer Awareness Act. So he did a lot. So speak to us more about his legacy moving forward, what he leaves behind based on the work that he had done.
Well, here in Northern Virginia, the good news is his legacy is etched in every corner of our community. So many projects that he made happen, from the Mosaic District in Merrifield to the Silver Line Metro Extension to the Gerry Connolly Cross County Trail. He was somebody who felt like when you're in elected office, the purpose is to get things done for the people you represent. And certainly during the Trump administration, both of the Trump administrations, he was a valiant defender of our democracy, a valiant defender of the dedicated public servants who work in the federal government, 80,000 of whom live here in Fairfax County. And it's going to be incumbent on all of us to continue that work moving forward.
What do you think he'll be remembered most for, and his proudest accomplishment out of everything that he was able to do?
He was very proud, and rightfully so, of his service as a president of the NATO Parliamentary Assembly. You know, he's somebody who went from working locally in his neighborhood civic association to the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors to Congress, and then operating very effectively on the world stage at NATO, helping to repair and rebuild our transatlantic alliance in recent years. Incredibly proud of that. But I think what he should be most proud of, and I know is just the impact he had on so many individuals, from all of the staff members like myself who worked for him, whose lives were changed, to the thousands of people he met each and every year here in Northern Virginia and had a kind word for, or a joke for, or a favor he was able to do for them. He just made an impact on a lot of people's lives in small and big ways.
Yes, well, we appreciate you making time. And I know at the beginning of this, you talked about how he had much respect for everybody here at WUSA 9, and we had respect for him as well, because we talked to him on many occasions about many different things, and he was always polite and kind. And and always had a smile on his face when he walked out. So we appreciate that and respected that as well. So thank you again for your time. Condolences on the loss of your friend, and condolences to his family as well. So thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.